You ever lie in bed, tired, phone on 1%, lights off, and suddenly your brain decides it's the perfect time to replay every embarrassing moment from 2017? Yeah, same. And here's the crazy part. Nighttime overthinking isn't random. It's a predictable brain glitch you can fix with a simple 5-minute reset. Tonight, I'm going to show you the exact method I use when my mind refuses to shut up. And trust me, it works way better than scrolling TikTok until you pass out. A few months ago, I had the same nightly routine. I'd turn off the lights, promise myself I'd sleep early, and then 2 minutes later my brain would start firing questions like, what if you fail this semester? Why didn't you finish that assignment? Why did you say that in class? Stuff I wasn't even thinking about during the day suddenly felt urgent at 1 a.m. It felt like my brain had its own schedule, and that schedule hated me. One night I got so annoyed I started researching everything I could, and I learned something that changed everything. Overthinking isn't the real problem. The real problem is that your brain doesn't feel like the day is finished. It still sees open loops, unfinished tasks, unresolved thoughts. And when everything finally becomes quiet at night, all those loose ends jump to the front of your mind. So here's the 5-minute reset that fixes that. 3 tiny steps. Do them in order. First, the brain dump. Grab your phone or a small notebook and write down everything bouncing around in your head. Not full sentences, just quick bullets. Assignment due tomorrow. Call my mom. Exam stress. That awkward thing I said. This instantly tells your mind, relax, I'm not forgetting any of this. It's like closing tabs on your mental browser. Second, give your list 60 seconds of order. Look at everything you wrote and ask yourself one question. What can wait until tomorrow? And what needs a tiny step right now? Most things can wait. But maybe there's one thing actually stressing you. A message you didn't send. A reminder you ignored. An assignment page you haven't even opened. Take 60 seconds and give it a micro-action. Not finishing it, just starting. That tiny step signals to your brain that you're not avoiding the problem anymore. And suddenly, it stops screaming for your attention. Third, the reset breath. Not meditation, just a pattern that drops your brain into sleep mode. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 2. Exhale for 6. Do it slowly for 2 minutes. That long exhale activates the part of your nervous system that calms you down. While you breathe, quietly tell yourself, the day is done, tomorrow has space for the rest. It sounds simple, but your brain listens. By this point, most people feel their shoulders drop. Thoughts slow down. That heavy pressure in your chest loosens. Things stop spinning. This is the point where your mind finally understands. The day is over, and you're safe to rest. Imagine doing this every night. Instead of lying awake overthinking, you give your brain a clean exit from the day. No more replaying old memories. No more imaginary problems at 1 a.m. Just quiet. And students especially need this. Our brains are constantly juggling deadlines, pressure, guilt, and expectations. You deserve peace before sleep. Try this tonight. Not someday, not later. Tonight. Do the brain dump, do the tiny action, do the reset breath. If it helps even a little, you'll sleep deeper, wake up clearer, and stop losing your nights to overthinking. And if you want more tools to help you stay focused, study smarter, and actually feel in control of your life, stick around. Let's level up together, one ritual at a time.